a little early this morning. We're gonna get it popping early. Let me get y'all some music. I have not put. I'm in YouTube right now. I have not put on the other channels yet. Just one Facebook and YouTube, basically Twitter, Twitch. I'm just getting it going this morning. But it's all good though. Just trying to get the day started right.
Grown and sexy only. Let's go. Come on.
Organize myself.
Another day in the ghetto. Another day in the ghetto. I know how it feel to wake up, oaked up. Pockets broke as hell, another rock to sell. People look at you like you's the user, selling drugs to all the losers, mad Buddha abuser. But they don't know about the stress-filled day. Baby on the way, mad bills to pay. That's why you drink Tanqueray, so you can reminisce and wish you wasn't living so devilish. I remember I was just like you, smoking blunts with my crew, flipping over 62s, cause GED wasn't B.I.G. I had to get P.A.D. That's why my mom hate me. She was forced to kick me out, no doubt. Then I figured out niggas went for 20 down south. Packed up my tools for my raw power move. Block 19 for casket and flower moves.
Good morning, good morning. Just getting started here.
And what they don't know will show on because Poppy went to see Poppy to copy a brick. After the time, he wasn't trying to hear it.
You know you got a party out here. Like when you get your little body out here.
Kels, Young,
yeah.
M, extra money, let's go.
You know you got a party.
Kels, Young, M, extra money, let's go. Kels,
We're grown and sexy. Let's work out. Come on.
M,
Unction the building. Let's go.
money, let's go.
You know you got a party out here. Like when you get your little body out here. Girls wanna fuck your body out here.
Just to you with me.
You know you got a party out here. Like when you get your little body out here. Girls wanna freak your body out here. Just
to you. She get it from her mama. Can't tie a sweater over that, so hotter than pajamas. We lay back blowing ganja, DVD. She make it hard to watch a flat TV.
Let's go.
Whoa, I crept up behind her. Mommy threw it like a quarterback. I caught that like rice. I called Mommy Montana. Bandana, tie the hands up. This is gangster love.
Hey.
You on the rap CD, we gangster. This ain't R&B smooth. I ain't an R&B dude. Pour the glass on me, got Mommy in the mood. Then she stripped for me like the Moulin Rouge. I think I might wife her. You know, powder blue, rock to wear suit, white Nike. Add Mommy to the cipher. ROC for life, cause the gang mother.
And I get rock for my kids. And real.
even though what we do is wrong.
We still hustle till the sun come up. Crack a 40 when the sun go down. It's a cold winter. Y'all better bundle up. And I better be a hotter summer rapper. And you just to rock it down. You hot now. Listen up. Don't you know cops' sole purpose is to lock us down and throw away the king. But without this shit, kids ain't got no way to eat, huh? We still try to keep mom smiling. Cause when the teeth stop showing and the stomach start growling, then it start flowing. If you from the hood, I know you feel me.
Keep going.
If a sneak start leaning and I start working, then I start working. I'm me a person, catching sleeping while he out in the open.
Hey.
And I'ma get him.
Come on.
We gotta raise our kids while we live and make $1 million off a record belt. My out of prison, Cabini or Alexis. My boys in the squatter. Talk reckless, then I hit him with the... But I'm never snitching, I'm a rider. If my kid's hungry, the dishes out your kitchen.
Jeez.
I'll be wildin' till they pick me out of lineup.
Man.
Let's go.
We keep the chop, rap about it. Wild out, laugh about it. I'm not trying to visit the morgue, but freeway move out till I sit with the laws. till I get my together, clean up my sins. Freeway got it in like 10 in the morning, and I can get it to you like 10 while you yawning, man. Still deliver the order, man. I ain't talking about chicken and gravy, man. I'm talking about passing 4.5 and half. You do the math.
Wow.
Passing, scoop up your daughter.
Good morning, y'all.
Over the thug that rap, you do the math. Put my stats in order, man.
Let me get a free cold, never slacking, man. Sipping in the black rain, passing in the red ghost, getting ghost to pack, man. One time, know I got a knack to get that chain. Be the other black gang, ROC, man. Bang like T-Mac, ski mask, air it out. Got it, witnesses, cause 3 bears sticking out. Bounce. Bounce.
I tell you, if you people that you say you got shooters and ops, you better
relax your mind. Let your
you gotta pay for them.
Now rolling with them thugs from the ROC. Sequel in the house.
Roll the section. Let's work, y'all. Come on.
Get your wig pushed
I
back.
see you, Mo. Let's work. Come on.
Push back. In the house.
Still here, never left, still bust, more or less, still.
Crazy.
Over in the house.
Good morning. 5:20 in the morning. Let's go.
Hey, hold up, love. Every time you see Jigga, man, I'm rolling on dubs. Don't forget about them blades, chopping it up. It's the rock, too hotter than us. Come on. J-Ho, about to change my name to J Peso. But in the meantime, call me where you make so. On the platinum Yamaha.
Just going through the news is crazy.
Throwing it up like liquor on the empty stomach.
What up?
You don't hear nothing? Who that?
Dan Brown, what's good? Let's go through this news real quick.
What? Catch Bleak in South Beach out of the reach of the police. On my lap.
So I had hey Dan, how you doing, man? You said you was going through a situation where you had, you was in the hospital, then it was like something with your crib was messed up. Just doing a check-in, man. How you been, man? You all right?
Be about us, be about you. Number one. Joe cracked the dawn,
Let's
What
go.
up, y'all? Good morning. Thursday, last show of the week.
Shante, Joe cracked the dawn,
Shout out to everybody yesterday that was on yesterday. That was a great conversation yesterday. It was real good show yesterday. Yeah.
Let's work. Watch you work. Got it.
Shante, come on. Be about us,
Check.
be about you.
Watch it work.
Got to do with it.
Got to do with it, baby. Be about
Joe.
you.
Yeah, slow down, baby. Let you know from the gate, I want a chick with thick hips that licks the lips. She could be the office type, but like the strip. Girl, you get me aroused, now you look in my eye. But you talk too much, man, you ruining what you want. I lose the feeling, cause the roof is still in, it's on fire. You looking good for the kid.
Let's go, grown people.
Other in a hoodie or a linen provider.
Good morning.
Fury on my women and I'm living it up. The squad stays filling the truck with chicks that's willing to trizz with us. You say you got a
Watch me work. Let's go. Up to the building. Let's go.
What's love gotta do with a little
Illuminati, hey.
After the party, me and you could get slap off you and she could come too. It's love. Got to do with it.
Shout out to my uptown people. Let's go. Grown and sexy. Looks in the building. Let's work. Come on.
I know we're doing everything that we want to. Meanwhile, are we losing? Because we won't let go. And let's start thinking what we're doing. Don't let nothing change your mind. Let's start heading home without. Get off the ground. Start losing. Keep
Let's work. Come on. We'll show you how to do
Wow.
it. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
staring at me instantly as I walk into this city. I can feel you digging me with your glass of ring. You had one too many.
Shout out to my man Freddie Fox.
As I got the run on you, but maybe later on we can chat over boo. See, I thought you knew. Ain't no delay in what I'm saying. Want me to
Watch work, watch.
I track it one way. I said it's a party. I got to run all through me.
Well, that Diddy story is not going anywhere. God damn, I always thought they'd be done with it right now.
Except the elimination of what it chew up my 2 years.
Shout him out one time, Unction the building. Let's go.
Crazy.
Grown and sexy, but guess who's here? He's in the building. Let's go.
Y'all understand? Like when they got beef, they use everything. They don't play fair. You know, the funny thing is, I was looking at the news, like the regular news, like the stuff that's like AP and all that. And then I was looking at like the hip hop news. Hip hop news sucks. I don't even know how they keep that. When you start looking up stories and shit, you can like, you go to the Associated Press, whatever.
We got chicks in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. Oh, it's for Uchi. Oh, you ain't know how many.
By design, baby, by design.
Like the game show, who wants to be a millionaire? But my name ain't Regis. Nah, the one they call when they want they thing.
Don't stop fucking with people.
Brave hearts, guns in the party. Waves, braids, baldings, trademarks the army.
People get attitudes when you ask questions, you know, like real questions. I was in me yesterday. I asked a real question. I could see that people they didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? They had real attitudes about it. I'm like, man, you know what? If you don't question something, what are you saying? Corny ass people. And then when shit hit the fan for them, then they always react. Oh, shit's fucked up. Well, how about you ask a couple of questions before you get involved, you dumbass? People crazy.
I'll tell you we're gonna get something right now. Let's go. Come on,
It's hilarious, but, you know, when you think about it.
To
5:27 in the morning, we're getting started. Yesterday was a great show. We talked about a shout out to the Duchess. She came on yesterday, and also everybody was talking about their cancer stories and stuff that they had to deal with. You know, I think you got to add a little bit to the morning emails when you start talking about stuff in a community, because most of the people are a certain age and they got real life. So we can talk about all the fun shit, but, you know, let's talk about stuff that actually matters in the morning, and health is something that matters. We'll get to it today. Let's go. Come on.
They don't know about this, Mo. They don't know about this, Mo.
You got to have range. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you start doing that, you know what I'm saying? What time is it? 5:28 in the morning. Let's go, y'all.
Let's go. Come on.
Let's get started this morning. Almost 5:30 in the morning. Uncle, let's go. Look, you know, we do a little warm-up sound check, play a little music. And it's apropos based on what's happening in the news and everything. In fact, of the matter, the lack of news in the hip-hop community. So I'm going to go ahead to the music. The music is going to be today a little bit bumping. Let's go, y'all. We got a few more Thursdays before we get out of here for the summer. June is on us. Let's go. We do 2 or 3 in June, and then we out of here. 2 weeks in June, then we go. Yeah, we do 2 weeks in June, then we gone for the summer. Let's go, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Young Chair 5:29 in the morning. Let's get it popping. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Yeah.
Benjamin's baby.
Yeah.
Benjamin's baby.
Hey, man, wishing you the best there,
What y'all
Dan.
wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers.
Reach out to
ballers,
Toby today, too. I don't know what's going on with him.
Spoilers, on the low from the Jake and the Taurus. Trying to get my hands on some grants like Horace. Yeah, living the raw deal. 3-course meals.
We're not going to go into the MOP page until about, we only got like 4 pages, no, 2 pages up now, but we're going to go in about 4 in about 15 minutes. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Good morning. Everybody got soldiers, huh? Ain't that something? Tell you about y'all soldiers.
Lump in your guts, rich vanilla butter pecan chocolate deluxe.
The problem with you're supposed to be having shooters and goons and all that stuff. After a while, they got to come back and you got to keep paying for that in your life. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep paying for goons forever. That gets expensive. If you ask a dude to put his life on the line for some hip hop beef, what's going to happen in 3 years when you can't pay him no more? Come on, man. What are you, the army? Get out of here.
All rude. They call me Starkey Love One. Check the strategy by any means. Shirley Temple Cross was done by Billy Jeans. Black Mrs. America, your name is Erica, right? So
What if shooters today become Vlad TV interviews in 2 years?
me run the army, no harm. Turn around again. Goddamn, backyard's banging like a Benzie. If I were Jiggy, you'd be spotted like Spot McKin.
Good morning, everybody. Let's go.
The official remix. Part 2.
They shooters today, but tomorrow they on Vlad TV telling everything.
See.
Everybody got shooters. Get out of here.
The official remix. Part 2. Now you know who she is. Get familiar.
Hip hop is ridiculous.
Young Princess of the Rock. Tierra Marie. I told y'all. We get busy.
Come on.
Yay.
It's kinda easy with the era, Gucci sweater, Louis leather. You was never with groupies ever or goofies ever. So it's only right you pull up in a 2-seater better. Tierra remix. Now keep sipping on something like 3
5:32 in the morning. Uncle, let's go.
Conflicts out of the Jesus pieces. Is no wrong way to rock when you're rolling with
YouTube
the
is where it's at. Let's go, y'all.
Oh, we go shopping. We back on the top 10. We can afford things again. See, they too much effort. We too much better. It take them 2 months to do what? We do whatever. Hypno, Crystal, I mean whatever. So rock on Moscato with better. I know what the girls like. I know it ain't easy. I know it ain't every day. You are running it easy.
Good morning, everybody. The morning emails. How y'all doing out there? YouTube is where it's at. Let's go. We're trying to slide away from Facebook. It's kind of hard. Facebook is easy.
Yeah.
Come on, come on.
To her own out the back of her home. She smelled the musk of the dusk and the crack of the
Yeah, Billy got a dope new track out.
Too, like Attack of the Clones. What took a break of bag and you hear the crack of the bone. Together, just together, just together.
That's never a problem. You know what I'm saying?
We commute the computer, spirits stay mute while your ego spread rumors. We survive.
See, as Billy starts to elevate his mental space and elevate his spirit, he's trying to find ways to elevate himself spiritually, mentally, and even in the space of. But y'all want him to be the old Billy Danze where he's out there, cloud. But you have to understand, he's a real artist, and artists elevate. That's why his music is so good nowadays. But it doesn't fit into the tropes of the old style, just hardcore rap. It's hardcore, but it's also a thinking man's rap.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's why he's so dope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
If we elevate with hip hop, we should be all right. Let's go, y'all. I'm kidding.
1, 2,
5:34 in the morning. Let's go.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
This is mad, I get more butt than ashtrays. The fair one, I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way, and the ransom notes. Far from handsome, but damn a nigga tote much. More guns than roses, foes is shaking in their boots. Invisible.
Billy Dance would have, Biggie would have elevated as well. Because Biggie's a talent too, same way.
The gimmicks, the whack lyrics, the shit. Please forget it. You're mad cause my style you're admiring.
Don't be mad.
UPS is high.
Good morning, y'all. Unction the building. Good morning, emails. Females and females. 5:54 in the morning. Let's go.
Come on. You wanna sit more on my living room floor? Play Nintendo with Seasonino. Pick up my phone, say Papa not home. Sex all night, mad head in the moon. Spin my beat, smoke on my weed. Tattoo on TT, saying B.I.G. Now check it. You wanna hear my man squeeze, baby? Don't you? You wanna give me what I need, baby? Won't you? Picture life as my wife. Just think. Foot left, make fat X and all links. Bracelets to match. Conversation was all that.
All that.
Told you to save combinations and all that. If you could say you the one I trusted, who would ever think that you would spread like mustard? Shit got hot. You sent feds to my spot. Took me to court, tried to take all I got. Another intricate
What happened to the source,
said
man?
I raped her. Damn, why she wanna stick me for my
Right? I know. I know what you is asking yourself. Did it again. So, right? I know. I know what you is asking yourself. Is he gonna ever fall off? No. A lot of speculation on the monies I've made, honeys I've slayed. How is he for real? Is that nigga really paid? Hustlers I've met or dealt with direct. Is it true he stayed in beef and slept with a tech? What's the position you hold? Can you really match a triple platinum artist buck by buck, but only a
So
single?
I used to
going
love
gold?
the Source
Rockefeller should
magazine,
unfold,
right?
And you left out in the cold. Is it back to charge you
I don't know who's dealing with it now.
for the millionth time asking me questions like Wendy Williams harassing me? They get upset when I catch feelings. Can I get a minute to breathe? And in that minute you leave while I'm looking at my road, ice spinning on my sleeve.
It's so funny running into you. It has to
Nah,
be
here's a story that worked for the Source.
since
Let's go,
we
let's see.
last seen each other. Many flashbacks come to mind of the wild and
All right.
crazy
Frank
times
Lucas. Okay, I like
we
that.
used to have with one another. We absolutely didn't care. We would do it anywhere. Eye contact and it was over. But that's when I was wild and out. I couldn't care less about.
Yeah, so they got, hip hop is getting into golf now. I've been playing golf for about 20 years. I'm nice at it too, but hold on, wait a minute. And Khaled was doing it, and shout out to DJ Khaled, shout out to what's his name, Kevin Lyles, and all the people that are loving golf. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to bring the game of golf to the masses. I just need y'all to get good, though. I just need y'all to get good now. I'm not very good at golf. But golf is a game you ain't got to be good at to play it, though. But black people, if you get good at golf, we can take it over. Let's go, y'all. Unction. Good morning. Unction in the building. Let me see, 5:38 in the morning. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
My man put me up for the share, 1/4 of a square, headed for Delaware with one change of gear. Nothing on my mind but the dime sack we blaze with the glaze in my eye that we find when we crave dollars and cents. A fugitive with 2 attempts. Jakes had no trace of the face. Now they
I like Benzino.
Though I'm innocent to proven guilty, I'ma try to get filthy. Purchase a club and start up a real.
Well, I've been golfing for about 20 years.
Touch the mother hips, I'm down for my hips. Touch the mother hips, I ride for my hips. I die for my hips.
I gotta tell you.
Touch the mother hips, I'm down for my hips. Touch the mother hips, I'm down for my hips. Touch the mother hips, I ride.
I never played Jordan, but I was on a course one time when Jordan and Tiger Woods passed through us. Jordan's pretty good, but I can hang with him. I can beat everybody in his crew, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm nice like that. But you know, I mean, these dudes play golf every day, all year round. Now, if I did that every day, all year round, probably, because I'm nice. But and they got the best equipment, the best trainers, and all that shit. But because they're professional athletes. But I'm telling you, golf is a mental game. I would probably beat almost everybody. 99% of the people that play golf I can beat. And the only people that I couldn't really beat is the pros, like the real tough pros, like Tiger Woods and them dudes, and the professional dudes. And I would have a tough time with them dudes. But for the most part, I beat the shit out of most of y'all. And anybody in hip hop that golf, if they can't, nobody in hip hop can fuck with me in golf. None of them. Nobody nice with me in golf. That includes all the ones like Luke and them. I love them to death, but they can't mess with me in golf.
Watch me get it. Watch me get it.
You know what it is. I'm telling you. You got to ask somebody about me. The original Tiger Hood. You better ask somebody about me.
Watch me get it.
It's $1 billion remix, baby.
Watch me get it.
I'm nice.
Come on, man.
I come from Bed-Stuy.
Now, I used to have a 5-iron in my bag. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what it was for. It was, I mean, in my trunk. That in case somebody hit my car, I would take the golf club out, hit a nigga upside his head with it. But now I know what the clubs do. Back in the days, I didn't know what they did when I was younger.
Service will get at you. Come through shining, they yap you. And broad daylight kidnap you. Let's get clapped through. Police stay on us like tattoos. It's only grind cause we have to.
I mean,
money is power.
Like I'll bust DJ Khaled and all them dudes' asses. I mean, they ain't even in my league when it comes to ability and skill. It's like giving a dude, a regular dude, a ball, and then giving a nigga that played a rucker a ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it come to golf, I'm like that nigga, that nice nigga that played on the rucker, if you would make a comparison. OSG Day today. We almost done with that, too, for the season. For the Thursday meetup, OSG continues. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Those pretty memories, I know you can hear me now. For the record, I love you.
Come on, let's go, y'all.
Those pretty memories, I know you can hear me now. For the record, I love you. I love you. When I found out that you were leaving.
Off School Grounds Education Coalition, started by my brother Dennis McKeezy, me, a couple other people, and we've expanded to be a nationwide organization. Dennis came to me to start the organization, and then I added an entertainment aspect to it, and we were able to really change the lives of a lot of people and a lot of kids all across the nation. It's great that you asked the question, because as we start to move into the next phase of it, this is 4 years old, almost 4.5 years old. As we start to move into the next phase of it, we're going to be in a situation where people are going to ask that question. So I'm glad that you did. We had a conversation with her last night.
Now that I'm on my own, I know that in time I'll find somebody who'll treat me better. So I won't walk alone without you, but I still love you. You know I'll never live without
Sorry, yeah, that's a great question. What is OSG? I'm gonna see if I can get Dennis on today. You know, I mean, that's the purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking yesterday to to my boys yesterday, Byron and everybody.
How can I love somebody else?
And we were talking about what we do. And about how many people we lost. And the thing is, we don't pay attention to all the talented people that we lose that can't contribute. And I felt like as long as I'm going to be on this planet, I'm going to try to contribute in some kind of way. It ain't going to be perfect, but I'm going to do what I can. I got a whole heap of old gangsters that I know that I grew up with that really can't contribute nothing but that gangster lifestyle. There's got to be something positive we can contribute to. Good morning, y'all. Let's go. Come on. We starting to let in the rest of the rooms now. Good morning.
I got the magic stick. I'm a freak to the core. Get a dose once, you gon' want some more. My tongue touch your girl, your toes bound to curl. This exclusive stick, I don't share with the world. I had you up early in the morning. Proper the low, can't stop us. Been a fiend for this, is rockin' me. Hits, get the position down back, then it's time to switch. I rock the boat, I work the middle. I speed it up, straight it up. When I ain't in the hood with my
good morning, let's go, y'all.
I'm in the telly working up a switch. Tonight's the night. You call it up. Call your mama right now. Tell her you met a dog.
I mean, we can rock the fuck shit, but we got to be able to do something positive too.
I'm down to magic. I know if I get once, I get twice. I get the baddest shit. Sure you don't believe me, then come with me tonight. I'll show you magic. I got the magic. Lil' Kim not a but I sex so good, he gotta tell his boys when it come to sex, don't test my skills. Cause my game had you lit over hills, giving the chills, haven't paid my bills. My matching Lambos with the same color wheels.
No pain, I can feel the sun whenever you're near.
Good morning, y'all. Let's go.
Anytime you touch me, I just melt away.
Thursday, OSG Day. Shout to the ladies of OSG. Shout to the morning emails, all my ladies in the morning emails. Let's get it popping this morning. Come on now. Good morning, Coco.
Honey,
hey.
I can see the stars all the way from here.
We don't front over here. We keep it real all day, every day, 100%. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Come on.
No pain. I can feel the sun whenever you're near.
5:47 in the morning. Morning emails for your males and females. New York City, what up? Clap, clap your hands. Uncle be in East New York today with my man Dr. Malik Smalls. Let's go. Shout to my man Smitty. Let's go.
Honey,
hey.
I can see the stars all the way from here. Can't you see the glow on the window pane? I can feel the sun.
Come on over to YouTube where it's at. Jump in on YouTube. Get off Facebook. Come on, y'all. Everybody. Good morning. Twitter, Twitch, what's up? Good morning. Hey. Hey. I think I'm going to use this set later on today. I'm going to use this set later on today for OSG. I like this set. Good morning, y'all. Unction in the building. Let's go. Let's get it popping. Morning emails for your males and females. What a great show yesterday. Now, Andy, I'm nice at golf, bro.
Money,
let's get them. We ain't canceling nobody. We'll be all right. We got 2 more weeks in this before we end for the summer.
Get it from my mama. You Can't tie a sweater over that. It's a hotter than
Good morning.
lay back, blowing ganja. DVD, she make it hard to watch it black TV. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Get them up early in the morning. Let's go, y'all. Oh shit, let's go. Grown folk hip hop, grown folk R&B. Let's go. Let's get some y'all. Come on.
Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see.
Yeah.
You know that this right here, something you can have for years.
Yeah. Women play golf.
For me.
Shout out to my girl Pro V. As a matter of fact, I got my ass whooped by this young college chick, little sister. We got a lot of black women playing golf too.
The man want to see you doing good.
Also, from schools, if you want to get a scholarship, golf for black people, they're giving away college scholarships for black people to play golf because there's such a lack of black people playing golf. The Koreans and have taken over the Asians, but if black people start playing, you can almost get a free ride to college.
You can have walk through the mall if you like it. You can.
Good morning, Beanie.
Imagine smoking weed in the street without cops harassing. Imagine going to...
Yeah, her name was Saida Pitts or something like that, and she was my homie, but she's a little short thing. Man, she hit the ball so far, and she whooped. When I say whooped our ass, like we had great players, she whooped our ass.
Moving out of state for a plate. Knowledge and focus without the garbage.
They don't talk about black sisters that play golf. We got some nice black sisters playing golf. You know, I talk about Tiger Woods. Tiger was old now. And his son is half black, but he look white.
Mine, I take a glimpse into time, watch the
Come on.
Imagine that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, she beat me. But listen, I ain't gonna front. I'm nice. But I give it up to those. I lose. I mean, Dennis beats me a lot because he's a better golfer. He played on the amateur tours and all that stuff. I beat him once in a while, but first of all, let me tell you something. I'm legally blind, by the way, in case y'all didn't know that. So I can't even see my ball after I hit it. I just know how it feels. So first of all, y'all playing golf against a nigga that's blind and he nice at the same time. I'm telling you. I mean, they should do a report on me because I'm literally a legally blind guy playing golf. And I also win championships. I got trophies for winning, beating dudes. I'm in a tournament right now. And I still bust everybody else's ass.
Romantic places in my mind, hoping someday I would find the perfect one and I could share. And then that day you walked inside, and no longer could I hide my love. I had to take you there.
So I started playing golf because I used to. So I was boxing deep into my 30s, all the way deep into my 30s. I was riding motorcycles. I was playing I used to nice in basketball too. I was a good shooter. Yeah, let's go, y'all. Come on. So and also I played a game called squash. It's like racquetball, but like more scientific. That's how I can describe squash. I just love the game. And so I used to get hurt. So my wife at the time, she was like, yo, you got to stop coming home every day hurt. I used to come home every day hurt. Like I used to be, from boxing, I don't care how nice you are, you're going to get hit. So I come home a little lumped up from boxing. I'm lumping dudes up. I'm getting lumped up. We fighting. And then I would go play basketball. I have my knees and ankles and, everything. I'm always healing. I got to ice up for a couple days. And then, from squash, I would pull hamstrings and all that stuff from squash. But she was like, I turned 40. She was like, okay, I'm going to buy you. So she bought me a box of golf clubs, which is, she ain't know. So she just bought me a box. And I took the clubs and then I went out. And my boy, who's a golf pro, taught me how to play. Like, he really taught me how to play. Shout out to Will Larkin. And when he taught me how to play, I got nice real fast. Couple years I got nice, but then I mentally wasn't ready for it. And then, but now I'm good, but I used to fight on the golf course and everything. I knocked the dude out. It was crazy. I got arrested. It was great. It was a whole journey. But I'm good now. Funny as hell, man. Tell you, I had a lot of wild golf stories. Let's go, y'all.
That somebody else getting next to you. Can't walk around like I was your fool. Cause
I played
who I am.
football, but not really as much. It was when I got out of school. I was a road runner. I used to run like little mini marathons and shit. Cause I used to run every day for boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, emails, all your males and females. I'm in the building. Good morning. Go to YouTube. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Your love, all those times I said that I love you. Your love, yes I tried. Yes I tried. Your love, even though you knew I died.
Yesterday's show was amazing.
Yes, I cry. Yes, I cry.
I want to commend y'all yesterday. The show yesterday was dope. And really, we got too deep into the conversation. Hopefully I got my guests coming in today. Because yesterday, it was supposed to be men's health, but we started talking about ladies and cancer and all that shit. It was crazy. Hey, Omar, welcome back, man. Good to see you, brother. Well, everybody's from our neighborhood. We from Brownsville. Everybody had to do what they had to do. So we knew, we all grew up together. I grew up a little earlier than some of the MOP boys because they were younger than me. There was a couple that grew up with me that I knew when we was little, that we grew up together. Some of the OGs from the MOP family, the Mash Out Posse, original. And so, you know, MOP is like years younger than me, but I grew up with the OGs in the neighborhood that were my age. Rest in peace, Jah the Chef. Rest in peace to B Original. A lot of people that we grew up with was dope, you know, and so that made it more comfortable for me to come back to my neighborhood because I always was in my neighborhood. Like, I love Brownsville. That's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? That's my home. That's home sweet home for me. That's why I go back there now. I'm going back. I'm going to East New York later on today. Going to a school today to show love to my brother Dr. Malik Smalls and his kids. You know, that's my purpose. I'm a service. I'm a man of service. That's what I do. I serve.
Out there grinding, you know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was...
And my history is documented. If you from Brooklyn, shout out to my man Freddie Fox. Shout out to, if you from the hood or any of these streets or any of these clubs, you know me. My history is documented. Like niggas be coming in here acting like their history is real. Everybody, if you was in the streets, you knew me. I was in the streets.
He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, brand it.
I don't even know if that's a good or bad thing.
Able to misfit, abandon.
Yeah, well, that's a true story. I'm one of the last ones left in my generation. You're right about that. I mean, a lot of my generation is passing on. That's why I make it a point to get out here in the morning and do what I do. So Billy was a wild dude. I can only say this. It's been a mutual blessing to be in the life, to live in the lifetime of Billy Danze and Below Fame. It's a blessing for me to be in that lifestyle, to live in that era. And the fact, if I was in any way able to assist in his journey to become the man that he is today, I appreciate that, and I'm humbled by it because Billy is an incredible man. Billy Danze is an incredible man. He is much bigger and much more profound than even his music. Billy Danze is an incredible man.
Repetition, I grind. Murder.
Sexiness, I need some of mine. Come kick it.
I wonder why everybody was trying to be Billy. You know what I'm saying? All the rappers trying to be Billy Danze because he is an amazing individual. Come on, y'all.
Make love to me, girl. Why not on it? I'm here to rock your world. That's fine with me. Make love to me, girl. Why not on it? I'm here to.
Let's go, y'all. Good morning. 5:59 in the morning. About to set it off. Good morning, everybody. Hey, good morning. I got a guest coming on today.
Seeking a place but I'm free, and I got what it takes to rock the mic back. Still watch what you say out your mouth, 'cause 50 shit still turn to go.
I'm Mr. Hood when I'm traveling. Get neck when I'm traveling. Six pack wood when I'm
Yesterday's show
traveling.
was great. Shout out to Freeway.
The click fit good and a caravan slide through your hood like an avalanche. Take a flick if you get a chance, get that close in advance, 'cause I get that dope.
Hey Dad, it's Dahlia. Congratulations on your new show. I know how you get it. Love you and good luck. Bye.
Love you too, Monkey.
Welcome to the Raw Perspective. With
You
your
get into
host,
that music, man. That music
Uncle
is banging, man.
AKA Laze Elliott, AKA Lazy Laze from the world famous.
I love it. I love it.
In
I love
topics
music.
about health, politics, music, art, culture.
Morning, Will.
And now, for your host, the legendary Uncle
No, I didn't wake up late. I was
Laze.
here. What's up, y'all? I'm going to talk about that in a second,
Laze
too.
rock. Yo, get in there and tell the people what it is, man. Let them know what this thing is all about.
Come on, man.
Information.
That's what we do. Information mitigation. Invitation. Good morning, you on in the morning emails or your males and females just getting popping. We got a couple more weeks left before the season's out. We're going to do a grand finale. And maybe if I can get April and I can align, maybe we could do the last episode with April Leon. Make a big last episode of this year. And before we go on our summer hiatus. We got about 2 more weeks left of this show before we go off on a hiatus every year. I've been doing this for a few years. So every year I go off for the summer and I come back at the end of the summer towards the school year. You know what I'm saying? We get it popping. I go off, play golf, hang out, do what I do. You know, summertime. Yeah, man. Let's get it popping this morning. So before we get going this morning, I want to thank everybody for coming on yesterday. Yesterday was I got to tell you something. We have done some amazing shows, right? Some of the shows, and I know that, you know, as we start to grow an audience, it's organic. This is not something that I'm overly promoting like that. You know, like I do it. This is love for me. I get up in the morning, I have something to say, so I get into my computer and I say it. But, you know, yesterday's show really got to me. And I brought on the queen, Deandra Harmony. And I'm going to put it out there now, just so y'all know, we have actually began starting the Harmony Elliott Foundation, which is going to be it's going to be a foundation that we use, a philanthropic foundation that we raise money to help children. And we will be partners with all of our partners, OSG, all the different people that we partner with. And the Harmony Elliott Foundation is going to help kids like me that grew up like me really going in, just find those stars in those areas. Because most kids that are like me usually get derailed by the system. And I was able to sidestep it. Thank you to music. Thank you to a little bit of time in the military. And really just by the grace of people who actually was able to help me, the kindness of others that was able to help me get through certain situations. But trust me, there's a man to the right of me, a man to the left of me that got caught by the system, that fell out, that may have passed away, that may have died, that may have whatever. So I consider myself very lucky to be at this space where I can speak to y'all at 58 years old and to have this many, almost a 40-year career in hip hop, where I was able to be a part of the lives of some of the greatest artists in the game. So, you know, I'm humbled by that. You know what I'm saying? So that is my motivation for getting up. So when the new foundation that we're putting together is really going to be about raising money, and we're going to be real careful about raising money for where we get the money from, and the people that are putting money, because sometimes money comes with strings. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be careful about that as well. But we're gonna get this foundation going, and definitely we're gonna make sure we do what we do to continue to help that next little dude that come from East New York, Brownsville, Atlanta, South Carolina, Chicago, LA, Kansas City, London, you know what I'm saying? Germany, because there's hoods all over the world. And there's always kids all over the world that have a bright. So we're looking for bright spots, you know what I'm saying? Kids that show that potential. And we're going to show that kid that, help them nurture that potential and make sure we don't leave them behind and make sure we get the most out of that talent. Because there's so many talented kids in the neighborhood that get caught up. And once they get caught up, they get moved into different spaces. So, and their lives get derailed by their circumstances. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. I'm not rushing it, but stay tuned for the Harmony Elliott Foundation. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And we get to do it the way we want to do it. And it's not going to be a political thing. We're not out here trying to, it's not the exact same as everything else that we're doing, but it can work in tandem. But yesterday's show I thought was great. Thank you to the Queen. She came on yesterday. She did her thing yesterday. And thank you, April. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your cancer stories. And it was crazy yesterday, man. I got to tell you, Coco and everybody. I mean, that was probably one of my better shows because we got to a conversation. We had an adult conversation about cancer. Sometimes in hip hop, we don't seem to be able to have adult conversations. And the fact that we're able to have these adult conversations that actually with information that can help you is great. You got to meet the Queen and really understand the Duchess. And what I love about the Duchess is because she's a warrior, she's resilient, she's strong, she's powerful, and she does what she needs to do in order to make not only her situation, she's unselfish, she wants to help other people as well. As a matter of fact, you're going to hear from her soon on her own platform because that's what she came from. She also assisted this platform for somebody else called The Miracle Morning. And I ain't knocking it, you know what I'm saying? But it's because you got to do what you got to do. But she gave her life and time to help other people on that platform. And I suggested that she do her own thing. And she's ready to do it. So when that platform comes up, it's going to be way different than this. It's going to be, more spiritual, more healing. It's going to be a lot of women that need that kind of understanding and help. And she's always willing to extend herself in that space. So shout out to the Queen. She is amazing. She's an amazing person. And I'm glad that she's in my life. Now, unselfish too, very unselfish. Let's go to blackfacts.com before we get the day started. I got a lot going on today. And I'm going to try to get Coco and them in this morning. I know it's early, but I sent Coco. Coco, whenever you want to come in, let me know. Take your time. I know yesterday was amazing yesterday, but I know that was a lot for y'all to deal with yesterday. So I'm glad that y'all was able to get through that. Let's go to blackfacts.com before we get the day started though. Okay. Blackfacts.com, the fact of the day, May 30th, 1903. County Cullen was born. He was an American poet, one of the finest in Harlem. He's from Harlem. During the Harlem Renaissance. He won a citywide poetry contest as a schoolboy, saw his winning stanzas widely reprinted in New York University. He won the Whitner Bryner Poetry Prize, was elected to Phi Beta Kappa. There you go. Another one of them people. Major American literary magazines accepted his poems regularly. In his first collection of poems, Color, 1925, was published to critical acclaim before he had finished college. Great poet. I was published as a kid. When I was a kid, I had poetry. Most notable among his other works are Copper's Son, 1927, The Ballad of the Brown Girl, 1928, and The Media and Some Poems, 1935. His novel, On the Way to Heaven, in 1932, was a bestseller. The County Cullen Library in Harlem branch, located in New York Public Library, was named in honor. In 2013, he was inducted into the New York Writers Hall of Fame. How about that? For more Black Facts, go to blackfacts.com. Let history be no mystery, because if it's a mystery, it's bound to repeat itself. Blackfacts.com. I do blackfacts.com all the time because I think it's important. Now, Now back to the doctor conversation. So yesterday, I know I've been in the doctor all week. Yeah, absolutely. Take your time, Coco. No stress. I go to the doctor a lot, and this week was a doctor's week for me. Shout out to the doctor over here, my doctor. I ain't gonna say his name, but a few months ago, he jumped on he flipped on me. You know, I was 220 something pounds. It was crazy. I was bugging. I was 220 something pounds. I was bugging. I was overweight. My sugar was up. My blood pressure was 145 over 90. For those that understand blood pressure. And I was stressed. I was aggravated. This is about 3 months ago. The doctor came to me a little over 3 months ago. The doctor said, look, check this out. I ain't going to play with you. You either going to change your situation, you're going to lose your weight, you're going to get your shit right, or you're going to be on diabetes medicine for the rest of your life. At that point, Jada Chef was still alive. Rest in peace, Jada Chef. A couple of other people that I know were still alive. But we was dropping dead left and right. That was before Mr. C passed away. And I was saying to myself, I was like, yo, man, you got to change your shit, man. So I went on a journey. And I just changed everything about my life. My diet, I stopped drinking, everything. You know, once in a while, I'll still have a little glass of wine once in a while, but I stopped drinking, did all that shit, stopped drinking. So I ended up losing 30 pounds. I got my blood sugar down back in the 5s, my A1C. And then I actually lost 3 pant sizes. So now I'm a size 32. I ain't been a 32 pants since I was in high school. And I went from 122 pounds to 189 pounds. The doctor was so happy. I was limping. If anybody see me, y'all saw me hobbling and limping and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy for me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I ended up, the doctor was very happy for me. And I knew I got a little ways to go. The journey is still coming on. So I want to try to get back to my weight when I was boxing, when I was really in good shape, about 170, 72, 175. I get down to that, then I'll be happy. And really, quite honestly, if you lose the weight, then all the other aches and pains kind of go away a little bit. So, and I'm not a young man, I'm a man of a certain age. So for me, as I'm watching all of my entire generation pass away, you know what I'm saying? My whole, like I said it, my man laughed at me when I said it yesterday in the golf floor. I said, I lost half my generation to the streets and I'm losing the other half to meat, meaning bad food. So at the end of the day, to be where I am today, I'm proud. And I'm not telling you, I don't know what the blood is going to tell me. You know what I'm saying? You know how that should be. You know, I take the prostate test, all that shit. I don't know what that's going to mean. I can't tell you that tomorrow some bullshit will pop up because, you know, health is crazy. But at the end of the day, where I am today, I'm very happy and I'm proud that I was able to make that accomplishment. So thank you, Doc. I ain't going to say your name, but you really flipped on me. And you gave me the information I needed to be where I'm at now. And I'm hoping, God willing, that I'm able to be here to continue at least trying to drop knowledge and wisdom to those people that need it out there. Because there's a lot of us that we're losing without the experience. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting that experience. And what we do have, men of my era, we got experience. And we got a whole generation growing up without getting that experience from us. You know what I'm saying? I think it's important that we got to stay around in order to at least let these young boys know what it is that they're walking into and the systems that are set up against them. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. Awareness, tax, all preservation among self-preservation. We look to writing while listening. Mental health is getting older, black, physical, seeing back to aspiring to others for many years. Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Omar. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Okay. Yeah. Coco's coming in this morning. And also, let me try to get my boy up. I know it's 6:13. I told my, let me try to get him on the phone first. This is a hard thing to get people up in the morning. Thank you, Beanie. Keep that diabetes out of your life. You lost too many unnecessarily. It can be controlled. Yeah, I got diabetes in my family, so there's certain things. I stopped eating meat. I stopped eating. I eat fish. I eat a lot of greens.
917-406-5180.
I don't want to put your number out there, bro. If I don't get him this morning, because he wants to be on this morning, but I'm gonna get him if I can, because yesterday we gave the ladies a shot. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if I get him on this morning. I'm gonna call him again in another 10 minutes. Good morning, Coco. Coco James. Good morning.
Good morning, darling. Good morning, darling.
Great show yesterday, huh? How about that?
It was a great show yesterday. A lot of different perspectives on health, especially when it comes to cancer and how to approach the illness. There's different tactics to approaching the illness. And I got to commend the Duchess. She really is a warrior. You are right. She is a warrior. And let me tell you something. She had a lot of good things, great things to share, not only about treating the disease medically.
Right. You there, Coco? Yeah. We can't hear you, Coco. You cut off. Coco, you there? Yeah, we lost Coco for a second, but it's okay. She'll be back. Maybe she got some little Wi-Fi issues. But yeah, she talked about, dealing with your body in your way. Everybody's a different way of dealing with her way. Was dealing with her body and being present with herself. You know what I'm saying? And understanding what she said about cancer was the body fighting itself. So the cells, your cancer cells, get flipped, and once they get flipped, then they do what they do. So shout her out. And okay, I'm gonna try to call her. I'm gonna call you, Coco. Yeah, you might be having some issues. And it got flipped. I got you, Coco. You might have a little bit of issues with your Wi-Fi this morning.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. No, it's all good, man. I think you made a great point, and I think that's important that she kicked it like that. And I think, our responsibility is to give. We can have fun. Like, we can bug out. We can do wild shit. We can do this, right? All day long.
Hey,
we can get some fun shit
right now. Let's get crazy right now.
Yeah, we can make fun. We can make fun of Serena Williams bleaching her skin white all day long, right? But we also got to give information. Listen. Y'all can't get mad at me for that. The woman was a beautiful black woman, and she done bleached her goddamn skin. That's not our fault. Y'all don't blame me for that punk shit. I didn't do it. I love the black Serena Williams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some people just don't know what they missed until it's gone, right?
Right. I love the black Serena Williams. And then she went all Sammy Sosa on us, man. Some bullshit.
Yeah, man.
That's the thing. You can't get negras too much. Shut up, Lindsay.
Lindsay.
You can't give them too much money. You give a black person too much money, they start doing wild shit.
I swear.
We was laughing back in the days. If you had a 300E or Cadillac, you would fly. Now you got to get the one Rolls Royce that nobody else got. You got to get a handmade Rolls. Nigga, what is you gonna do with that?
Like my car can drive and it can sail.
Right.
You got to go one up on all this.
Yeah. Oh, this guy he got a Bentley. I got to get the one Bentley with wings on it. You know what I'm saying? One of my boys drove up to this bum ass a party with an electric Bentley, like the new. They got the new Bentley that's electric, and
that is just a shame.
Yeah, I said, how much you pay for that? It's $500,000. I said, yo, son. I said, you know how many people you could have fed with that $500,000? Yeah,
but
man.
What's going to happen to that? What's going to happen to the electric Bentley when the power goes out?
Well, hey, listen. I don't think we thinking about that. Listen, it's not the. I got to tell you something. Black people in this country. What about black people, Lindsay? I think you need to be careful.
Lindsay can't talk about black people on this show now.
No, listen. I'm only gonna talk about it, and I'm saying it because I'm trying to help y'all out. Okay, all right, Lindsay. What's the deal? What's the deal? Well, black people in this country. They are short-sighted. They don't know. They don't know how to play the long game.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, gotta organize, Lindsay. Gotta organize.
Yeah, right now. Y'all want it right now. Y'all don't want it down the road. Y'all want it right now. Yeah, all right, Lindsay, that's enough for you. All right, so anyway, that's the Raw Lindsey Graham, by the way, in case y'all didn't know.
There you go.
So the thing is, when it comes to like what we buy so much bullshit. Like it's never enough. We always got to outdo each other for nothing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna outdo. I'm about the chains they wear now look like Liberace. You ever remember Liberace back in the days?
Oh my God, yes.
And they're literally worthless. They
yes. There was I think it was Vice. They had those young rappers that were buying all the jewelry with the, on their watches, the diamond encrusted watches that turned out to be fake. They didn't even know it.
Yeah, but moissanite.
There you go.
Yeah, it's more moissanite.
Here we go. Lab grown diamonds.
By the way,
oh my God!
I just want to give this to all the people who think the reason why diamonds and jewelry and gold is expensive is because it's limited. It's not as plentiful. Gold is expensive.
Allegedly.
Well, gold is a conductor. It's a major conductor. That's what makes gold expensive. Platinum is a great conductor. That's what it is.
Yes, that's correct. And plus, people hoard these things. They take the resources.
Of course, they hoard them. Yeah, obviously.
And then they tell them it's limited. So they jack up the prices, right?
The prices, the gold prices.
Yeah, there you go.
I just want to say to all you rappers out there with lab-grown and moissanite diamonds. You might as well be wearing aluminum foil. You might as well
just wear coal. Just wear coal necklace. Coal.
They done fooled your monkey ass. And it was crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. They be getting killed over the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They be getting killed.
Crazy.
They be getting killed. Motherfuckers dying over this. Listen, I'm not gonna get shot up over the nigga. You can have this. Please take this.
Isn't moissanite something that people stud? They used to stud their shoes with to make it look shiny.
Yes, that's what
they put studs on jean jackets with moissanite. Is that what that is?
Yeah, rhinestone cowboys. That's what we call them. Rhinestone. Fucking rhinestone cowboys. That's what they are. Rhinestone cowboys.
For $15, you can get a solid moissanite pair of earrings.
Take that stupid shit off. You look dumb. Take it off. It looks stupid.
You imagine a man proposing to a woman with a moissanite ring? What would that mean?
They do.
Oh my God!
Big goofy, dumb, doofy. Yeah. Listen, if you see a woman with a engagement ring on, just get your little diamond clicker just to make sure it's real. Oh my God!
How do you convince a woman it's just as valuable? Like, don't worry, baby. My love is unmatched.
My love is moissanite, baby.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Stop it. Just do
like your engagement ring comes with earrings too.
There used to be a time in the neighborhoods that you had to have some kind of respect to walk around with jewelry on. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? People had to respect you. Now you're just walking around. I mean, the shit they walk around with, it's like the biggest, dumbest, like it's the dumbest thing you could walk. Like you might as well be you see my little award? You might as well just wear this shit, walking around swinging this shit. That damn Mr. T.
Well, you know, back in the days, you know, all the jewelry stores in the hood, you know, the hood jewelry stores. You know, I used to shop in one of these stores, and then I realized, I was like, wait a minute. If I want to get real jewelry, I'll go to the Diamond District.
Right.
You know, I'll go to the Diamond District during my lunch hour and get the real jewelry. And what I realized was, in order to buy real jewelry, it's usually weighed before you buy it.
Yeah.
It's traded every day, and the prices fluctuate.
Right.
So when I see the hood jewelry stores, I realize this shit is just gold-plated nonsense, moissanite. You know, just moissanite.
Let me also, you know, when it comes to real jewelry, like some of the Africans that when they buy jewelry, they buy bars, gold bars. And and that's what they use, and they go put the gold bar away. So when they buy a gold bar, they put it away. They buy a gold bar, they put it away. They buy a gold bar, they put it away. And then, but they're not walking around wearing that shit like idiots. You fucking wear
Right.
Dumb fuck. Coco G's in the house. Caffeinated tea. Listen, we actually was very nice this week, very inspirational, but we didn't get on no fuck shit this week, Coco. We tried.
We tried. But
so
you know
what's in the news, Coco? What's in the caffeinated tea?
Oh my God!
Coco G?
Come on, man! Come on! You know it's about Diddy. You know it's about Diddy. Everything is about Diddy this week. Diddy.
Oh boy.
So I don't know if you saw the news yesterday with the Rolling Stones article that they wrote about him.
Yeah, Shantae Page was in it. And Shantae Page is this is basically like my daughter, Shantae Page, very successful in music businesswoman. And I have thoughts about this, but go ahead, tell me the story.
Well, the story goes that Rolling Stone did a 6-month investigation on Diddy's background from his Howard University days, Uptown Records, Bad Boy Records, and the like. And I believe they tried to interview 300 people, but only 50 people would actually speak.
Right.
And some wanted to do it anonymously.
Right.
And a lot of things came out. And this is going to be very key when it comes to that TCD case coming up, I think in July. But what was alleged in the article is that, you know, apparently Biggie and Tupac was very good friends.
Yes, yeah.
Very good friends.
They were first, yeah.
And when Biggie went with Bad Boy, I think he wanted Pac to join the label.
Yeah.
But it was alleged that Pac became so jealous of them, their friendship, that he pretty much orchestrated some shoot bang bangs to happen for Tupac at Quad Studios. And also after that, I didn't know that Tupac and Puffy they shared women. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, everybody was sharing women back then. But
I think so.
Yeah. Good morning, Kimberly Robinson.
Good morning, family.
Kim, darling. Kim.
Good morning, darling.
Darling.
Let me talk about this Rolling Stone. I didn't read the article, but let me just talk. I heard a lot of people were in, and I was getting phone calls about the Rolling Stone articles about Puff. So let me just bring this back to the original issue. The issue is there was a company that he tried to sue, and he was suing a race-based suit. The companies that y'all getting involved in, these rappers and everybody, are very old music, liquor, entertainment companies owned by old families. When you get into a beef with some of these companies, they have power strings in the media, and they use the media to crucify you in the media. Now, that doesn't go to say that this brother is innocent of anything. I'm just telling you the tactic they use is to crucify you in the media, because quite honestly, the same person he was 30, 40 years ago is the same person he is now. The person that I knew 30 years ago, 30 plus years ago, was more of a humble guy. He wasn't all this crazy, whatever. He was just, there's a picture of me and him hanging out at the State Building with Big Daddy Kane and Dougie Fresh and everybody. And he was really just a nice guy. He was just a kid dancing and all the other stuff. The guy that they describe now is far removed from the guy that I used to know back in the days that used to hang out with us in the clubs. That being said, when he started to get into the game and Biggie and everybody, well, see, I talked about this earlier today. When you start passing off gangsters, when you start bringing in people around you, certain people, they were real street dudes in the 80s and the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So when they would look at a guy like that, like Beans and Franks, he would be food for those guys, right?
Yep, that's right.
So
Franks and Beans.
Franks and Beans. So when you Franks and Beans, Franks and Beans.
Yep.
So when
if you're not at the seat, you're on the table, baby.
Right. So in order to pass from crew to crew, if they wanted to make a move on him, it wouldn't be something that he could have controlled. It would be something that somebody else would control, and they would make those moves. Not to know what those moves were, and it's none of my business. And I don't know what happened to Pac that day at Quad Studios, but I can almost guarantee you that he didn't orchestrate that. You know what I'm saying? I can almost guarantee you that he didn't orchestrate that.
Okay.
What I can say, because what they're trying to make him out to be now is not. That's just the mask, So you give a dude. So look what Serena did. Look what Serena did when you gave her too much money.
But
Look what she did. Look what she did. Look what she did. You gave her too much money. The bottom line is we are not generational wealthy people. So you give us money, we do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what happens.
Two, I think, he's like Icarus, right? He kind of flew too close to the sun, right? That's the old adage. Well, because of those old companies, you have to realize that most of those people that are on the top of those companies are on boards of media, entertainment. They all are in the same echelon. They all on the same boards, corporate boards. One could be a board on Apple, the other one could be a board on Sony, and they all collude with each other. And I think that honestly, when he got to the point where he cried out racism, he already knew. He peeled off the layer and he said, listen, you're putting this liquor, and it's a premium brand liquor, and you're basically not allowing people to buy it. It's pretty much you're marketing it wrong to the people that you're using me as, the face of the brand in the wrong way. Because they were doing it purposefully, and I think that's where it happened.
Yeah, but again, this is why you ask. Okay, two things. First of all, Beanie, you are right. We're street dudes back in the day, so of course he would be different around us than he would be around women because he wants to show how tough he is around women. Most dudes want to show how tough they are around women. So Beanie, you are right. Beanie was around back then, so she has a different perspective. My perspective is I don't know him as being a tough guy. I know him just being, hey, what up? You know what I'm saying? Cool. Hey,
right.
He wasn't a tough guy in my
Well, you don't have to be a tough guy to beat on women either.
Oh,
I guess that's the right.
So now back to your point. I was having a conversation with somebody yesterday, and we were talking about getting funding for something. We were talking about funding. And I asked the question before we got the funding, before we talked about doing the funding, the question that I asked was simple. Hey, is it normal practice to ask where the funding comes from? I asked that question. I was like, yo,
why wouldn't you want to know?
Right. I said, and I watched some of the people, not the main people that I was talking to, but I watched some of the people almost look at me like they had an attitude that I asked that question. And they were trying to push me off the question. But I was like, well, listen, if you taking if you're taking money from something for somewhere, wouldn't it make sense to ask the question, where is it coming from? And if there's strings attached to the money.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah, it would make sense to ask that question. And I'm not saying that you won't take the money, Because at the end of the day, there's no green money or brown money in this country. It's just money. And you could take money from bad people to do good shit. You know what I'm saying? But what strings come with taking that money? You know what I'm saying? And so the guy was very honest, nice guy, right? He was very honest. He talked about it, whatever the case may be. And he said, quite honestly, some of the money is coming from a space where they have political agendas, basically. You know what I'm saying? So, and so I thought about that when I was having a conversation. I was like, you know what? You're right about that. I started thinking about this guy and people in the entertainment business. A lot of the money that they get have strings attached to it. Absolutely. So in order to make him rich, the money had strings, and they can't. And so when he got rich, he tried to flip on the sources. Because then he became, I'm a father now. I'm altruistic. I'm gonna do this thing, and they was like, no, little buddy, we own you. And not only do we own you, we're gonna destroy you, and we're gonna tear you down through all of the situations. And of course, he helped out. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he helped out with his behavior. He helped out with his behavior as well. But because what ends up happening is you start to
believe that your own.
Yeah, he's yeah. Now to the point of the article, what I don't like is all the people that are coming out against him now. Because motherfucker, if you was against him, and I respect one of my sisters, kind of like my daughter, I raised her, Shantae Page, right? She got an article, and she was very calm, and she didn't really diss the man. She kind of like skated it a little bit and kept herself away from it. And I respect the fact that she did that because she was there in everything. So whatever she was down with, she was down with it. I don't know what she was down with. But the bottom line is I'm not going to wait until y'all stepping on the brother to come in there and step on him too. You should have stepped on him back then. You should have said something back then. I was the one back then that was like, I ain't messing with them dudes. Them dudes are kind of strange. That's what I used to say.
Yeah, well, we went through this whole song and dance before, right? Yeah. Isn't R. Kelly's case kind of the same in a sense?
No, not really.
He had a lot of people around him. They didn't say anything. Even his brother.
People was bringing their children and letting their children spend the night. Listen. If I let my 12, 13-year-old daughter spend a night with a grown-ass man, then I should go to jail. Not R. Kelly. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like listen, if you don't have a victim, you can't be a criminal. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people were setting their kids up to be victims.
Yeah.
It's not the same, by the way, because and let me tell you why it's not the same. I don't know if Beanie would agree with this. It's not the same because they was grown people coming in there, living their life and doing what they doing. It wasn't like little ass kids.
Right.
It was grown ass people coming in and living their life. And don't come out here now talking about, say you was in there now. You in the party. Everybody was there. You was up there doing what you was doing. So you was the party inside the party. That's all I'm saying. Don't come out here now trying to tell. And fuck them bodyguards too, by the way.
It's so crazy right now.
Fuck them bodyguards.
No, legally, the legal framework also is where I'm starting to observe how they're taking, that they want to taint the grand jury by leaking a tape, just like they did with R. Kelly.
That's a tactic.
I think in order for them to do that, they don't want a jury that hasn't seen. Well, they want everybody who's seen the tape to be on the grand jury to, have a slam dunk case in case they want to supersede, that whole domestic violence incident and maybe call it like the Mann Act. I think they want to revive the Mann Act on him. When it comes
they're making up laws to arrest him by. At the end of the day, it's not illegal to be a creep. It's illegal to be a creep when it's underage children, but to be a creep with grown adults that are participating in this life, it's not illegal to be a creep in that space. And that's what, at the end of the day, at the very least, the man's a creep. But I'm not saying that that man was rock and roll. This is music business. You understand before this, what they used to do, the cocaine parties and all that shit back in the days and all the wild shit used to happen in the music business. This is what he's doing is mild compared to, you ever hang hang around Rick James. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Frankie Crocker, all these weirdo motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
This dude is lightweight compared to what they used to be doing. What are you talking about?
One of my favorite Rick James songs was 17 and Sexy.
Right. Listen.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna bug y'all out. I mean, listen. Yeah, everybody, Prince. There was no grown women around Prince. Those were little ass girls. Respectfully.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute, let me see if my sister Regina bust through the phone. You're talking
Right.
about
Imagine
Prince.
if they had a camera in Studio 54. There you go.
Oh, man.
Well,
Ooh.
Michael
That would've
Jackson
been
mentioned
heavy.
something about Studio 54.
Right.
And what
I was in Studio 54. I was in the Paradise Garage. I was in Latin Quarters. They was letting people, and them little girls coming in was 14, 15 years old. They wasn't grown-ass woman.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's true.
The Limelight,
That
all
is
that
true.
shit. I'm telling you, Susan, The Shelter, Red Parrot, all of they wasn't letting grown people in them clubs.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Harvey Weinstein is getting his charge dropped on technicalities. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
They're going to try to reopen that shit, too. But
Look, Beanie said she was 13 getting into the clubs. Come on.
Wow.
Come on now. Are we gonna go back and arrest them now? We're gonna go back and sue the club now? No.
I can't go off the porch.
They was passing drugs around. They was passing drugs around back then.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at the end of the day, kids was getting high off drugs. You talking about people like Basquiat and all them dudes. I was in New York back in them days in the early club scene and Lower East Side and all that. Was they grown? No. And they were being taken into homes of adult weirdo motherfuckers that was preying on kids. Because that's what you can prey on. You can prey on kids. All of a sudden, he's a poster boy for that bullshit. Y'all was grown. Y'all was in the parties. Y'all was hanging out with the dudes. Get out of here. Fuck out of here. Get out of here.
I guess every generation has to have one.
Right, well,
Ladies, can I
there's
throw
more than
something
one.
out here?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was listening to Coco say something about and yourself say something about the companies that are behind all of this, the music, the record industry and stuff. And I was listening to someone the other day speak about how the people in the music industry and the people in the prison industry work hand in hand, and a lot of and so it brought me back. I don't remember the year, maybe 1965, maybe a little earlier, where there was a senator, Moynihan, that made the Black Family Project. And all of this was hand in hand, like how to get the father out the home, how to make the woman depressed and angry with the Black man, how to take the children and separate them where the Black males go to prison, and blah blah blah. So you can see how all of this has turned out. They wrote it. They wrote the
script, but you know why we're going to continue to get caught out there. We're going to continue to get caught out there because as long as they write the script, we don't read. If we read the fucking script,
niggas don't read.
Niggas don't read. If you ever want to hide something, a nigga put it in the book.
Niggas don't read. They don't read. They don't read.
Yeah, and by the way, people are saying that Willie Lynch said it was a composite. It wasn't just one letter. But anyway, April says Willie Lynch said that. But the bottom line is, if you don't read today, you can't even ask a question today, but without a nigga getting to his feelings. You remember the other day when I asked a question about the Kappas and all that shit? Everybody went crazy. They asked, how dare you? I wasn't dissing nobody. I was just asking a question. I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They went crazy. Motherfuckers went crazy. They went crazy. They was like,
it's like they're trained to go crazy.
They're trained to go crazy without critical thought.
Yes.
And if you lack critical thought, you always gonna get left behind. And if you put the music out that doesn't have critical thought, and if you put the situation out because you want to keep it hot and popping in the club, well, when you kill critical thought, then what happens is people don't analyze the situation. There was times back in the days when brothers used to be around building, having conversations and sitting down. Well, maybe we could talk about this. Maybe that day is over. That ain't nobody talking. Yeah. I ain't talking. I'm just shooting. If you talk a little bit, maybe you'll get something. You'll get to a point to make something happen. We already know you can shoot. That's
conflict
easy.
Resolution. Conflict resolution.
Or if you speak and people listen, maybe
I'm unapologetic about it. I'm going to call people out about it, and I'm going to speak truth to power constantly. Because if you don't speak truth to power, guess what happens? Then power dominates and power corrupts. So you got to speak truth to power.
Go ahead.
If you don't speak truth, power corrupts. Absolutely. Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. So you got to speak truth to it. And if it's not. If it's true, then it should be able to defend itself. That's what I'm saying.
You got to shine a light on it, baby.
Right, shine a light on it. You got to question.
You ask for diamonds. You can't get moist in it.
I was in a conversation. I don't want to talk about the conversation. I was watching people getting exhausted because I asked questions. I was like, so let me ask you a question. This sounds great. Everything sounds great. We're going to do this, that. But let me ask you a question. Has it been a practice to ask where the money comes from?
Absolutely.
It was a great question. It was like, yo, you know what? And it wasn't saying that you wouldn't take the money, but we would like to know if the money didn't come from a guy a pedophile organization that was trying to clean up their reputation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It didn't come from Man Love, the Man Boy Love Association.
Yeah. How about that?
You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, sir, but is this money from Mambla?
You're gonna have to ask Lindsay. Ask Lindsay about that.
Holly, I don't like the fact that you would bring up that organization on the morning. There's an organization. Listen. If you fund something, I will take money from everybody except organizations like the Man Boy Love Association.
My question is, how in the hell is this organization allowed to be?
Monkey shit. It's some monkey shit. Why you do that to your face?
Who that white woman?
Who that white woman?
Who that white woman?
There's all kinds of voices in that song now.
No ability. The remix is crazy.
Right. Who that white woman?
Who that white woman? Yo,
all of those cracks in there.
I'm just saying. If you are able to ask the question, then you could be held accountable for your bullshit. And we ain't perfect. But if somebody would have asked the question, like, hey man, if all these chicks in this room take ecstasy and sniff cocaine, somebody gonna have to go to the hospital.
Right.
We might not be here right now.
That is correct.
And we had somebody. Listen. I had a friend of mine that was he was a regular dude. He became famous and went crazy. So me and him fell out because he didn't, I would ask him a question. I said, yo man, why are you doing that? And then he got mad at me and wouldn't talk to me for like 2-3 years, right? Famous.
Don't hand me, don't you judge me.
He came back to me later and was like, yo man, I was bugging. I was going crazy, man. And you was the only one that was keeping it real with me, man. It was crazy.
Wow. He said that when he became broke, right?
Yeah, it's always after he fuck up the money that they get. Yo, April said, how you know she don't have Michael Jackson skin disease?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. It's called.
Why you do that to your face? Why you do that to your face?
White woman. What she want? What she want?
In the world. Oh. Oh, and I'm the bad, and I'm the bad guy. Sammy Sosa. I'm the bad guy, right? Oh my God. Where was your friends? Where your friends at?
Serena Sosa.
Serena Sosa. They not your friends, B. Where your friends at? Just say, baby, don't do that.
No.
The doctor.
They were all white.
Ask Dr. D Nice. You don't have to be an A-class doctor to be a doctor. All you gotta do is pass the test. That's all you gotta do.
There you go.
Listen, I don't think anybody black is in her circle of friends at this stage.
Where your friends at?
And they don't listen to Richard anymore.
Right. They'll listen to Richard. What happened to King Richard?
That nigger. She listened to that nigger.
King Richard was too black for them. All I'm saying, if you're a friend of mine and you decide to bleach your skin at 40 years old and you don't have Michael Jackson disease, it's a possibility that you and I ain't gonna be friends no more. Because I'm gonna tell you
about the Michael Jackson disease,
oh man,
the Michael Jackson disease was only Ambi.
And I'm the bad guy, and I'm wrong, right?
You got me a hoe. I can't hear it.
Oh no, you're not a hoe.
Oh, that was good.
That was
take all her old pics down when she was black.
You know, I'm just trying to say I'm not the bad guy here. I mean, because if you let me in your organization, I could stop you from being. I could have saved Buffy. I could have saved R. Kelly. I could have saved everybody. I could have saved everybody.
So I wonder. Do you take all of your before pictures down now?
What do you do? You know we see that, right? I'm not supposed to believe my lying eyes. What the hell is wrong with this situation?
No, they're gonna take those old pictures and morph them.
Illustrated.
Turn off the TV. We're not watching no reruns. Venus and stuff.
Who that white woman? Who that white woman?
Who that white woman? Captain Sable. Oh my God. If you would just listen, hire me. Hire me. That's all I'm saying. April, I know. I'm in the road. I'm in the road this Thursday.
She's in the road this Thursday.
Oh my God. April, here's the deal.
Oh my God.
Listen to me, April. You understand what I'm trying to say here. I'm saying I am starting a new company. All right. Talos Global Media is starting a new company. I'm starting a company.
No.
A new division of Talos Global Media. If you are rich and famous and you decide to do things that make an ass out of yourself, I will hire, you can hire me to come to your house and tell you.
You're just gonna tell me.
Don't do that thing, please. Don't do that. And there'll be a picture of me on the wall going like this. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
The Talos Media keeping it real publicist.
The keeping it real publicist. Don't cut it no more.
Subversion department.
Can you be on board? Vinny wants to be down on the board of directors of the don't do that. Don't do that.
He's coming in there. Come on.
Don't do that.
No.
No. Department.
I could have saved Michael Jackson. I could have saved Michael Jackson. I could have saved R. Kelly. I could have saved Diddy, Harvey Weinstein. I could be like in a situation like Dave, what's the Epstein and all the people. don't go to that island. Don't go.
No.
Don't do-
No.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do
Right.
that. Don't. I could have saved a lot of people. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
The Kimbe Mutombo not in my house.
Yeah. I do the Kimbe.
No.
No. The Kimbe Mutombo.
No, not in my house.
I would do the Mutombo. See?
Slap that white cream over Serena. Get it. Put it down. Slap. No.
Don't do that.
Who that white woman? Who that white woman?
No, not in my house.
Who that white woman?
No.
That shit right out your head.
No.
Who that white
Don't
woman?
do that. Don't do that.
Who that white woman?
Yeah, don't do that.
I will not participate in that.
Oh my God. Don't do that. I'm saying.
Now I'm being your don't do that.
Don't do that. Y'all talk to me about getting out of the road.
Don't work.
Hold on. Y'all talk to me about getting out of the road. I'm just saying that's getting the people out of the road. That's what getting out of the road really is. And
That
you know,
whole division.
that
Bring
whole
the
division. It's called the out of the road division. Who is that? And that would go to all the women that get BBLs. I would stop them. I would say, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
All the rappers who buy fake jewelry, I would be like, don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
No. All the fake jewelry rappers, don't do that.
No.
It would be the don't do. Hold on a second. It would be the don't do that.
Yes. Yo, who that white woman?
You
Who that white woman?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Who that white woman?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's right. Everybody get a check.
Oh my God. Yo, that's the funniest thing on earth right there. That is hilarious.
It should be a skit. It should be a skit.
Don't do that. Right? Don't do that. We make skits every day. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Who that white woman?
April, I know it sounds like I'm being a little cruel.
No.
But I'm doing it.
Trying.
I'm doing it
Not
with
trying, not a little.
the DDT crew. Don't do that crew. Yeah.
Yes. No.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
No.
Oh no.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That would be a great skit.
Don't do that. Listen, I'm just saying we could save you from some embarrassment. That's why it's important for older people such as myself to stay healthy and stay around, because we need to be able to talk. What is this foolishness? Damn right. Thank you, Dan. What is this foolishness? Thank you.
Rub it on your chest, baby. Rub it on your chest.
Rub it on your chest. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I just
No.
Don't do it. Hold on. I just want to say one thing about this to Lace. What is it, Lindsay? I always tell people when they say rub it on my chest, I say I won't do that thing. What are you talking about? We've gone too far, Lindsay. Don't do that, Lindsay.
No.
Oh God. We got 2 more weeks in the morning email, then we go on hiatus for the summer.
Damn it.
We got to end it at April's. 2 more weeks. We got to make the last show April. We got to end it. We
will end it in an undisclosed location.
Oh, yeah, don't do that. No. Don't do that.
We have
pickets outside.
We will hold it in an undisclosed location.
We
Wink,
gotta hold
wink.
it a wink, wink, undisclosed location.
They're gonna have a picket line outside.
Oh my God! Hold on, let me get Glaze on this morning. Don't
Let's
do that.
picket
I mean,
them.
listen, life is too short, and we can't be letting people do stupid shit. And listen, if we could just control, if we could just control the stupid, if we could just control the stupid. Yo, Glaze, come on, Glaze, what up, boy?
Good morning,
Glaze got a party. Glaze got a party coming up tomorrow night. Where's the party gonna be, Glaze? Glaze, where's the party gonna be?
Yeah.
Where?
Huggy Bear says don't do it, man.
Oh, don't do that.
You from an undisclosed location too?
Calling from an undisclosed location
Calling
right
from
now. I just got the call from Beretta. Beretta said don't do it.
Don't do that. Don't do the crime if you can't. If you can't do the crime. There you go.
Damn, we all.
Don't do it. Don't do that. Oh my God.
We all dirt old. Thank you, buddy.
But that is the power of having real advisors in your life. You gotta have somebody to say no. No. You can't. You need an advisory board. Like, listen, if you're gonna get the money, it's not a bad question to ask where the money. Toby is. Good morning, Toby. It's not a bad question to ask where it comes from.
Toby.
Right. These are not bad questions.
No, that's that money. We don't want no money with no string.
If you are a big black organization and you represent a certain district and the kids in your district are killing each other, then you should ask the question. Is it wrong to ask that question? Don't do that.
No.
Right. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? If the only stores in your neighborhood are bodegas that only do chopped cheese, then obviously just by that simple power of discernment that there might be some crime problems in your neighborhood. That's what
Damn.
I'm just saying. Maybe we put a vegetable stand in there. So
yeah, the ones with no seeds.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Not the Kimberly Robinson. Don't do it. So anyway, all I'm saying to y'all is, and the moral of this week's story is, every time you feel like doing something stupid, don't do that.
No.
No. Don't do that stupid thing. All right? Don't do it. Oh my God. This is a great morning. What a way to end the week. Thank you, April Leon. Thank you, Kimberly Robinson, Coco D. We got 2 more weeks of this shit left. And then if you want to go to another morning show, don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. Don't do that. If you want to go to another. And let me just say this to you before we leave today. I just want to shout out the love we have for the original version of Serena Williams. I want to shout that out.
Yeah.
I also want to shout out the new version, the remix of Serena Williams. And if you feel like you want to wipe your skin anymore, don't do that. R.I.P. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
White woman.
Don't do that. Kimberly, don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. Y'all have a great weekend. Take care, Kimberly. Oh my God. A mixture for the Don't Do That crew this summer. Don't do that.